Josh, an auditor with a crew in Hobart, a firm of accountants, and you're involved with the Best Known Way program. Tell me about the program from your point of view and the benefits that you see for you as an auditor, and secondly for your community organisation clients.
Okay, thanks Bill. Best Known Way is without a doubt the most innovative product we have seen in a long time in the sector. What I really love about it is that it's demand based. So it's not someone saying, here's a product, let's try and push it out to the market. It's the market coming together in a collaboration and saying, this is what we need, how are we going to make that happen? So that the benefits that we've seen are quite tangible, and this is what's driven a lot of our clients to come on board in the first place, as I just mentioned. So I'll start with what the benefits to the clients are, and then I'll go to what the benefits as an auditor. But the clients that have come forward and said, look, we need this. We need increasingly to be able to demonstrate to our stakeholders that we are using our funds in the best possible way. So stakeholders want to see transparency, they want to see governance, and that comes from both donors. There's a lot of scepticism out there about, if I give you $1, how well do you manage that dollar? What process do you go through to make the most effective use of that $1? And how transparent about it are you? So the ones that can really stand out from the pack in donations stand the best chance to get the largest and the more donations as they go forwards. In terms of government funding and banks, both of those funders will tell you that they bank on governance. One of the first things they will look at is, what is your governance? If you want to partner with a corporate, you can be guaranteed they will come to your office and they will do an audit of everything, and they'll want to see what your processes are. And if they're not SMIC, they'll go down the road to someone else who is SMIC. So the benefit to the not-for-profit is all about revenue generation, and they use the Best Known Way as a way of documenting the good work that they're doing, and then packaging that up with an independent assurance thing. So look, we don't just tell you that we are the best, we are certified as being the best. If you're going to give your money to anyone, give it to us, because we'll make the right decisions and deliver the best output for that limited input. So we've got 4 or 5 clients that have signed up, and the feedback I've been getting is fantastic. And we're talking to a lot more who are coming on board. So my advice is, if you consider yourself to be a leading organisation, you have to have this. There's no other way about it. In terms of the benefit from an audit point of view, it's fantastic. The Best Known Way is going to create a library of best practice for not-for-profits. And there'll be certain subsections of this library that will be tailored for subsections of the not-for-profit world, which can be quite different. But what that means is, within our clients, first of all, we see a commitment to quality. So we're working with the best of the best who are really committed to getting things right. And then when we go to do the audit, we know their processes, they're documented. We've already got those documented, so it can reduce audit fees because we don't have to re-document those. When we go to conduct the audit, it becomes a more low-risk audit because the governance and the controls inbuilt into the platforms and the models are best practice. So a lot of those risks just disappear. So audit fees aside, we end up with clients that are first class, don't have many issues, have the lowest possible audit fees, and they're just, they're great clients. And it comes back to, they want to be the best, and they work out how they're going to get there, and Best Known Ways is one of those ways.
Have you seen examples of, you talked about collaboration between the various different organisations. Have you seen examples already where one organisation is documenting a certain set of Best Known Way practices and another organisation is documenting another set? Are you starting to see some cross-fertilisation between the two?
The not-for-profit world is rife with duplication. It's just, and it's an incredible space, but what you find is they tend to work in silos. And so they're all off doing these things and investing money, and the guy down the road's already done it. He's already spent all that money and time to do it. But still they won't look at that. They'll just still go off and spend more money. So if your goal is to provide the maximum output for your organisation, whatever that output may be, you're going to need money to do that at the end of the day. So don't spend money on things that have got no value or which you can buy cheaper from somewhere else. So use that money for what you actually do and focus on your core. So this is the beauty of Best Known Way. It brings together always people that have already done the best, and so it reduces duplication. Or there might be some that have done fantastic in these areas but hadn't quite got into these. But then the one over here has done the opposite. And so you can bring those together and pool the knowledge and the resources. And what I love about Best Known Way is it goes around and it cherry picks the greatest and the best ideas, because not everyone has a perfect system, but they have some components which are good, and you can pick all those off. And so you're bringing together the resources of all those places at a fraction of the cost, because it's not just the money, it's the time. So if you've got to commit human resources or volunteer resources into documenting and running those processes, they could be better used somewhere else, because there's still a cost and an opportunity cost to have them doing something else apart from documenting something that you don't need to document. So absolutely, this is starting to bring together those people for the first time. I'm aware of a couple of other ones that work in little silos, industry or niche specific, but they never get up and running because they don't cross-fertilise the best ideas. So Best Known Way is class leading in that respect.